We have Tom Waits. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. We have a special request by Brad Taggart. Thank you so much for the coffee and the support. So this is Tom Waits, Kentucky Avenue. I have reacted to Tom many times before, probably about maybe 10 or something like that. And I have other videos yet to upload to this channel coming from the main one. I'm moving all the classic music over to this one, so feel free to subscribe and write down your comments if you have anything you want to tell me. So Brad writes here in his message of the request, this is one of the most touching songs he ever made. We were all kids once. All right, fair enough. I will have a tissue here just in case things get too emotional, but I hope I don't shed a tear tonight, as it is Sunday night, and I don't know. I want to be happy. Okay, grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Blue Valentine. So I'm guessing that's from that album. Released 1978. Is that true? Let me double check here with my sources. Yes, 1978 album Blue Valentine. Okay. Now we begin.
Eddie Grace's Buick got 4 bullet holes in the side, and Charlie Delisle is sitting at the top of an avocado tree. Mrs. Storm will stab you with a steak knife if you step on the lawn. I got a half a pack of Lucky Strikes, man. So come along with me. Let's fill our pockets with macadamia nuts and go over to Bobby Goodman's and jump off the roof. We usually play strip poker while the mamas cross the street. Joey Nafinsky says she put her tongue in his mouth. Dickie Faulkner's got a switchblade and some gooseneck risers that you can lift as a hunchback as a wind out from the south. So let me tie you up with kite string. I'll show you the scabs on my knee. Watch out for the broken glass. Put your shoes and socks on and come along with me. Let's follow that fire truck. I think your house is burning down. Then go down to the hobo jungle and kill some rattlesnakes with a trowel. And we'll break all the windows in the old Anderson place. We'll steal a bunch of boys and pies and I'll smear them all in your face. I'll get $1 from my mama's purse and buy that skull and crossbones ring, and you can wear it around your neck on an old piece of string. Then we'll spit on Ronnie Arnold and flip him the bird.
Flipping the bird.
Slash the tires on the school bus. Now don't say a word.
This guy was a menace.
I'll take a rusty nail and scratch your initials in my arm. I'll show you how to sneak up on the roof of the drugstore. I'll take the spokes from your wheelchair and a magpie's wings, and I'll tie them to your shoulders and your feet. I'll steal a hacksaw from my dad and cut the braces off your legs. Bury them tonight out in the cornfield. Just put a church key in your pocket. We'll hop that freight train in the hall. We'll slide all the way down the train to New Orleans in the fall.
Tom seems to have had a rough life growing up. I think I have said this before, but it's worth mentioning because the way he sings. I mean, this song is a bit different because, like Brad said, it deals with emotion. He has this like rough, like manly, deep voice that maybe you wouldn't necessarily associate with like this type of storytelling, but I guess there's all types. That's what it is. It's just like whatever you tell your own story your own way. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. There were so many references here. He was mentioning different names, different, I think, like macadamia nuts, right? That's so specific. And like just painting different pictures, situations like, oh, we were doing this and that. And I get how this would be nostalgic and memorable for someone growing up in that era and sharing the same experiences that we're hearing here in this song. If I can, picture it, I'm thinking this was a time where people were more, how do I even put this? This was before technology and it was 70s. So I think like people were more like easygoing, I would say, and not as, meticulous, like stressed, hyper obsessive. So in this case, it's like this kid is young and almost like he's out there touching grass. If he falls down, you brush the dirt off your knees, you keep going, that kind of thing. Just get out there and do different things, get to know the world. Less restrictions the way we see now. And of course, if you didn't have cell phones and iPods and music and all this technology, then you would just go out into the city and be kind of just explore, but also get yourself into a bit of trouble because you're growing up and you're starting to figure things out. I want to check out the lyrics here because there was so much being said, and I want to revisit it. Let's see. Yeah, like the first thing he says here, Eddie Grace's Buick. That's so specific, right? He points things out. I don't know if it's like from his personal life or somebody else, or maybe it's fictional, but I like how you could literally, put this into a movie, or something like that, because there's so much detail that, you know, the directors could use. Got 4 bullet holes in the side of that Buick. Okay. Charlie Delisle is sitting at the top. See, like a lot of these names, I don't know if they were people that he knew or they were famous people that I should know. See, I'm not getting anything from Charlie. Not that I have to like look them up or anything, but just out of curiosity, because maybe they are, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should. Let's fill our pockets with macadamia nuts and go over to Bobby Goodmanson's and jump off the roof. Hilda plays strip poker when her mama's across the street. Joey Novinsky says she put her tongue in his mouth. Dickie Faulkner got a switchblade. It's like he's telling this from the perspective of a kid, and when you're a kid, you kind of have like I don't know, the way you describe things are like just in short sentences, like, oh, and then we went to the park and there was a red car and this guy had a switchblade and that lady over there was drinking and stuff like that. Just like very short, concise, and, you know, straight to the point. This is actually a long song. Look at the lyrics here. Let's follow that fire truck. I think your house is burning down. Then go down to the hobo jungle and kill some rattlesnakes with a trowel. Okay. And then we'll break all the windows in the old Anderson place. We'll steal a bunch of boysenberries. See, like some of the things I'm not aware of because maybe they're older, they don't exist anymore. What is boysenberries? They're actually just like berries. Boysenberry is a type of berry. Okay. I didn't even think it would be a type of berry for some reason. And smear them on your face. I'll get $1 from my mama's purse, buy that skull and crossbones ring, and you can wear it around your neck on an old piece of string. Oh, what a nice gift. Then we'll spit on Ronnie Arnold. Yeah, it's like talking about his different friend, and it's surprising how he remembers the last name as well. I don't remember. I don't think barely even the first name of people that I knew growing up. Slash the tires on the school bus, classic. And now you don't say a word. I'll take a rusty nail, scratch your initials on my arm. It's like he's also, you know, like going on this adventure with a girl that he's interested. I'm getting the vibe that he's out there with you know, a girl that he's interested in, and he's trying to be all like a bad boy attitude and doing all this, you know, mischievous stuff. And that's what you did growing up. It's like it's reminding me when I was like 12. I'll steal there's a lot of stealing on here on this song. I'll steal a hacksaw from my dad, cut the braces off your legs, and we'll bury them tonight out in the cornfield. This is straight out of like a Forrest Gump type of thing. Just put a church key in your pocket. We'll hop that freight train in the hall. We'll slide all the way down the drain. The New Orleans in the fall. So a lot of you know, description here. Like I said, it is making me feel like, you know, if I were young, living in, you know, in New Orleans or wherever he's from, Kentucky Avenue, and it's like an insight into what he was like, or at least the character that we're, you know, reading about here. He's playing the piano throughout, right? Calmly, even, just like taking us throughout. He's singing this song as if he were reading it from a book, and then you just hear the soundtrack of the piano in the background. But that's literally it. It's not like a regular song where you have ups and downs and all these things going on. And it's just like, no, here's a story. And the way he was singing it, like I said, to me, it's this rough, older, kind of like a tough growing up. But he says it normally, like this was his life, right? It's not necessarily rough for him, I don't think. But I was picturing Rocky in my head, the movie, and like that type, like a cold morning, and you're out in the street, and you have little possessions, and you're just trying to see the world, and just interact with everything you can. So very good. Tom Waits, fantastic storyteller, very distinct voice. It reminded me a bit of those older movies, very older, like 1950s, maybe 60s, perhaps about Christmas, or that type of like situation where maybe there's, or like Thanksgiving, some sort of holiday, and the narrator has a voice like this one, and we're watching all the scenes, and you could picture it in your head. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you have more suggestions for Tom Waits, I will be here sitting down waiting for your comments. Please subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.